Hey guys, welcome back to Joe and Samuel's Skin Talks. Brought to you today by wine. Cheers. So, I'll probably have like red teeth by the end. So we are back to doing the original Joe and Samuel's Skin Talks. So on Wednesdays, and you might have already seen a Wednesday one, we're gonna do things like Q&A, some of my face-off videos with some of my friends and other people in the industry and things like that, celebrities. And then we'll do a sneak peek of me in the treatment room, probably talking about a service or a product or something, and then another video of me doing either a routine with my own products or with other products. There's chaos in the back with the kittens, I apologize. And then on Fridays, we'll do the Ridge Joe and Samuel Skin Talks, where it'll be everything from things I see on social media, to trends, to products, to a little bit of how-tos, things like that. Just sort of a hodgepodge, if you will, of skin talks, right? So happy Friday. Cheers. So, let's get into it. I recently posted something which is going to sort of be the catalyst for today's talk on my Instagram, which was, I'm going to get the quote right, Barbra Streisand quote, that says, "I guess if you have an original take on life or something about you is original, you don't have to study people who came before you. You don't have to mimic anybody. You have a gut feeling inside, an instinct that tells you what's right for you, and you can't do it any other way." So that quote is obviously amazing and genius. Something I felt about myself and about the brand, and going with the ballet inspired, it's not a marketing hokey thing, it's literally my life. So call it what you will, it's just what I know to do and what I've seen work and what I've seen work in the treatment room and with ballerinas, and that's how I am. But I wanted to bring that today to, and I've talked about this before, which is instinct, your own natural instinct. So yes, I do feel like sometimes I see people getting too many opinions, even people asking me my opinion on somebody else's opinion. Right? Like, it's crazy making, because chances are it's going to be different. And there are many great ways to great skin, and you have to find what works for you in your budget, in your time, etc. But the other piece of the puzzle I have found is using your instincts for what your skin needs that day, that time, that month, that season, that week, your budget, things like that. You know, if you have 2 minutes, your routine's not going to be what it would be if you had a half hour to spend massaging your skin and doing a bunch of other things. So you have to sort of adapt constantly, and be instinctual and create your own choreograph your own skincare routine, like I always say. And so I'm going to talk today about a lot of my products and how they can be used and how they can be used together to give you guys some ideas. But try your own ways, try your own ideas. If you feel like for whatever reason, like I saw somebody say they put on an oil and then they put hydrate on top and then like another layer of oil, and it really felt better for them. And of course, if they asked me, I would say, well, I think that's maybe wasting product because it's not going to get through. But they were like, no, but my skin felt really great. And guess what? Go for it. That is glorious and lovely and beautiful. And but then maybe something I'll try just for fun. But it's true, there's people who've contacted me who've said, you know what, I don't double cleanse and I don't find it, like, I don't need to, it doesn't work for me, it irritates my skin. If your makeup's off and your skin is clean, don't double cleanse. It's just make sure your skin is clean and the makeup is off, but you get the point. I think we might have a visitor. He's appeared in a lot of videos recently. It's Flynn. He's just like lurking. There we go. We're just gonna let him wander around. The other one's asleep. Gosh. So today, using some instincts, but then using some things that I will help with. Let's start with, I feel like my hand's gonna be like covered in product. And this could go both ways, but we're gonna use the original Etoile. And Lord knows, I'm not even gonna try to do this stuff and get it, like, even though, but okay, I lied, I'm gonna do it. Because it's pretty, like, it's so pretty. Okay, so Etoile. you know what, I should prep things, right? So étoile. 1, 2, 3. This is, I'm just using 3 for fun. And then new hydrate the mist, and this is a way to use the mist if you don't want to mist it on your face, but you want that red seaweed and hyaluronic acid and hibiscus hydrosol right in. Okay, there we go. And I don't know if you can see, but it turns into this beautiful, like, well, let's do this. This like watery, oily, but when you massage it in, it's sort of like using, your hands almost become like a stick blender to emulsify it. So before it breaks up, and then you massage it into your skin and it completely absorbs in, and actually, oh my God, that feels amazing. Little goodness here, little goodness here, little goodness here. Some on the noggin. But really simple. So you don't necessarily have to mist and then do the oil, or do the oil and do the mist. You can combine them together just like you would, which I know you guys are like, well, that's exactly what you do. Just like you would with étoile and hydrate. So you could take, again, a few drops of étoile, a pump or two of, if you're using the large size, of hydrate. And same thing, your hands are creating that really quick emulsion, essentially, like a stick blender would, and then it will eventually separate, but when it goes to your skin's gonna find all the components it needs and use it. Same thing, you can do the cream. The cream with the oil, the hydrate is wonderful. The cream with the mist, you can do it, it'll just be a little bit messier. And same thing too, like if you want like a more watery, milky cleanse, put the hydrate in with Plie. That's another wonderful tool. The only reason I shied away from saying and using the retinol was because sometimes people really do want to layer the retinol or want to buffer it before with something like hydrate. But you can still use all the goodness with that. But again, use your instinct. Is your skin feeling like for instance for me, I love my oil so much, but it's not something I use every day. Is my skin feeling like, oh, I'm testing out a new acid or a new scrub and I've overdone it with my skin and I need to sort of have that healing, reparative effect of the oil? I'm gonna start using the oil again for about a week. And then my skin recovers and then, you know what, I don't need the oil. So that's the other thing too, you can get more bang for your buck and you can get more creative as you sort of learn your skin and see what it feels. I do believe that consistency is key. That was said so like slurly like and all in one. Consistency is key. But you can be consistent with, you know, the same 4 to 5 products and use them interchangeably or whenever you feel like you need them. So for instance, the oil doesn't always need to happen. Of course, something like the étoile with retinol, I do use regularly, mixed in with the cream and or hydrate, because I love me my retinols. But regular oil, and I'm not saying that, but if you're super dry or dehydrated, guess what? You're probably gonna want the oil every day. So again, it's going to ebb and flow where you are in this world, whether you're on vacation or you're at your home or it's winter or it's fall or it's spring or it's summer. All of those things are truly, truly, truly going to affect your skincare routine, your age, your hormones, your lifestyle, your diet, your stress level. I mean, we could go on, which is why I really, really suggest that you guys play up that creative aspect. Have fun with it. If you have a good group of products that you know already works for you, then play up that. I wouldn't get a new product and immediately start playing it up, because then you're not gonna know if it is good or bad or ugly or whatever. So use sort of your knowledge and what you've learned with ingredients and with skincare and play it up. Some people love to do the layering technique with hydrate serum. I don't do that. They love it. It works for them. I'm sure it's lovely. I love it. I love hearing things that people do that I've never even thought of, and they're my products, and I'm an esthetician and I haven't even done it. So keep playing. I can't stress that enough. Keep playing. Does a single cleanse feel fine? Do you wipe it and your skin's clear and there's no makeup? Then don't maybe go and irritate your skin and don't do another cleanse. Do you feel like your skin's really red and sensitive and you don't need any more retinol? Stop retinol for a little bit. You know, just because our skin, you know, the thing too is our skin is naturally turning over. So even without an exfoliant, it's still going through that process. Of course, you want to stimulate the fibroblast cells with acids and things like that. But if your skin's telling you like, no, it's red, it's irritated, it's looking dehydrated, and once a week is, I know I've said this before, but once a week is your sweet spot, then once a week is your sweet spot, just because the product says 2 to 3 times a week, or somebody says X amount of times per week. It's not, you could even go to an esthetician. They're seeing your skin, if it's not a regular esthetician, one time and one time only, so they could recommend something that could or could not work out. You then have to take, I don't want to say take the responsibility, but you sort of do have to take the responsibility and hunker down and figure it out for yourself. I've said it before, I sound like a broken record. It's fun, but it's also very liberating, and you don't have to be sort of a, like, what does that say, AM and PM? What is that? Like, you can just do whatever you want. Of course, you're not going to use your moisturizer as a cleanser, things like that. But, I mean, with that being said, many people use A12 as a cleanser, and I love that because it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful oil cleanse. A little indulgent, so obviously you don't necessarily need to do that. But just play around and have fun. Add things, you know, start simple. Start adding, if you're feeling dry and dehydrated, a few drops of oil to a hydrating mask or a cream mask. Start mixing the oils and the serums together. Start misting throughout the day, or misting on top of an oil, or misting underneath an oil, or doing, you know, and just playing around just for fun and seeing how your skin reacts. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and have a wonderful day, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye guys, thank you. Hi everyone, thanks for watching. You can subscribe by clicking the black JS circle down below so we can stay in contact and keep talking. To watch more videos, you can click on the link here, or possibly here. Thanks for watching. Bye.